a big boot by Poom. And here's Priskin. A little bit of leverage too here. Nice touch on the inside and a wonderful save from Speroni. And it was a lovely touch by Priskin to turn McCarthy, defender, inside out, but a good save. Poom's ball forward, headed down and away by Clint Hill. Doyley chips it on. There's a real challenge here. It's going to be picked up by Williamson with a chip. Oh, he's just hit the top of the bar. What a chance. Best of the game. Here's Doyley. It's Joby McAnuff who's making the running here. Plenty of width here, looking for support too from Doyley, but McAnuff by himself. It comes back to Doyley. It's a free header in, and it's turned in by Harley. Tommy Smith with a flicked header, but Harley's offside. It will not count.
Bangura. Opportunity might come here for Hoskins, and scores! And that will surely be the goal that takes Watford to round 2. And Will Hoskins pushed Watford into the lead, and we've got 3 minutes to play.
Fortune's missed it. There's Tommy Smith with a chance. Tommy Smith for Watford. It's 1-0. Tommy Smith opens his account for the season. Just a long ball over the top. Charlton didn't deal with it, but Tommy Smith did. Good finish. Weaver no chance. Eustace very quickly in, and he's done well to win it. And here's Priskin. Thomas Priskin goes down on the challenge from Yuga, and what is the referee going to do here? Off is the chant. Well, Priskin was through, and it's a red card for Kelly Yuga. Charlton down to 10 in injury time at the end of the first half. Samido. Lucky that, well, he did give it away in the end. Priskin, that was a nice turn. McAnuff. Priskin going further forward. McAnuff drifting inside. Holland got the ball. Bailey, though, couldn't react. Williamson. Smith. McAnuff. Good save. Does well for McAnuff. Opportunities here for Watford. Joby McAnuff all the way on his own, perhaps. Good save by Weaver. Damien Francis, first touch. Great save by the keeper.
We're trying to play a bit of football this year, so it's typical that the first goal of the season comes from a big hoof up the pitch, but that's the way it goes, and we'll take them as they come.
Well, it's still early days, you know, we work very hard at it, and these things do take time. Sometimes the wheels come off before you can get it right, and I thought we had a few times in pre-season where that happened, but we seem to be getting the balance better now, and we've got a lot more variety to our game, which I am pleased about.
What can Forest make out of this one? That was looking for Martin, and it comes to him. Chance to shoot. Martin, great goal! Superb goal! Harley to take the corner. He'll try and swing it in with that sweet left foot. Here it is. Oh, and it's almost there, off the line, and in. It's the equaliser from Tommy Smith. Paul Smith in the Forest goal, cannot believe it. The knock-on, I think, was from Lee Bromby at the near post. There he is, number 5. Good save by Smith, but his namesake was alert to the opportunity, and Tommy Smith, Player of the Year last season, has put Watford back on level terms in the 23rd minute. Breckin, header from Demerit, only as far as Musi. Finding Earnshaw, could be a chance for Forest, and it's there! Earnshaw makes it Forest 2, Watford 1. Eustace, this is a first touch for Francis. Here's Doyley, pull back with the chance to cross, and the first down shot, and it's there! It's the equaliser and goal number 2 from Tommy Smith. The substitutions were made, and within a minute of the change, it was the equaliser for Watford and the second goal for Tommy Smith. Earnshaw has a go. Oh, he's hit the post and it's in. Tyson has made it 3 goals to 2 for Nottingham Forest. Comes to Smith. Briskin. Good shot, only just wide from Eustace.
Lionel Ainsworth. Change of direction. Priskin is there. Sadler's outside him. Needs some help. Finds some help. Sadler. There's the cross. Jenkins might take aim from there. Does take aim. It's doubly deflected. And Damien Francis scores for Watford. 2 deflections. And Damien Francis in the right place at the right time. And Watford break through with 10 minutes of the half remaining. Here comes the corner. Watford had 10 out of 11. Back, only Lewis Young forward. This is Brown, he's a long way out of goal. Darlington have got to have player after player forward here, and one of those is Blundell, and he has put it in, and Darlington have forced extra time. Lewis Young. And now maybe for O'Toole. And the knockdown for the Irishman. And maybe it won't be penalties after all. His first real opportunity. And John Joe O'Toole arrives when his team badly needed it.
Colts trying to feed it in. John Walters, who was the player of the year last year for Ipswich, couldn't get that. Cunyago collects after a mistake from Poon, and that is a gift for Ipswich in the first couple of minutes, and Pablo Cunyago pounces. McAnuff drives forward, looking for Harley! Oh, back off the post, how unlucky for Watford. Floated in by Lee Williamson again, and they have their goal. It is John Eustace, and Watford finally are level.
It's a simple corner, 6 yards out, loses his marker in the pack there. John Eustace doesn't actually have to do much work, just peels behind Campo, who lets him go and pays the ultimate prize.
Smith again. Priskin, lovely ball to pick him out. McAnuff waits in the middle. And that is one hell of a miss. McAnuff, spilled, O'Toole, goal! With 4 minutes to go, Watford lead for the first time. John Joe O'Toole.
What a strike this is from Joby McAnuff. It's too hot for Richard Wright, but O'Toole does. He's got a predator's instinct. He follows it up and he gets his reward. It's brilliant striking at its best, and he's there when his team need him to be there. And you have to say, it's Watford that have been pushing and asking more of the questions in the second half.
Scores Watford's second goal, number 26.
Preparing another long throw. Helped on by Watson. It almost reached Tudgate. And Tudgate again takes a wicked deflection, spins away from Mark Poom, who is totally flat-footed, and Wednesday in front. Harley comes to collect, took it down well, brings in Williamson. Good strike, and Lee Grant with an unorthodox looking save, and it was effective enough. Strong spurt. He's still going, all the way past Mark Poom. It's 2-0, 10 minutes into the second half.
For the next 8 days, there's no place like home for Watford and their supporters. The first of a triumvirate of fixtures that could tell us an awful lot. Summerfield. Another opportunity maybe for Clark. Fallon's in the middle. Fallon got the knockdown, and do good! Puts Plymouth Argyle into the lead. A very simple goal indeed. Larrieux waited, and this time it's deflected and wide, and how did that stay out? All they want to do is hold on to possession. They've got the goal. This is Gallagher. Fallon got up, goes to Merritt, and the referee has given the penalty for handball from the cross. Jay Merritt is furious, but Mr. Penton looked to his assistant, and Plymouth have a chance to go 2 up here. A potential killing penalty goal. Plymouth Argyle lead 2-0. Watford need one to go in quick to set up a grandstand finish. Williamson's corner. Gainey waits, does Larrieux. Drilled back in, it goes in! And Watford have one back, and it may well, I think, have been John Joe O'Toole with the final touch. He's certainly running back with the ball, and maybe it isn't over.
Hunt's corner was a decent one. And it's off. Wow, what a good save. Pinball in the box. And there's been plenty for Scott Loach to do since he came on there. And what's happening here? Suddenly, the referee is having a word with John Harley, and a card is about to be produced. And we can only suggest that's for something that's been said. In fact, he's given a goal. Well, if you want high drama and controversy, you've got it here at Vicarage Road. John Harley's kick, up in the air. Williamson, O'Toole, out by Armstrong. Back in by Williamson. Back out by Armstrong. O'Toole, can Smith turn? He can, and scored! Tommy Smith makes it 1-1. Reading couldn't get it clear, and Tommy Smith makes them pay. Watford back in business. Both the youngsters warming up on the far side as far as Watford are concerned. Here's Hoskins and O'Toole. John Joe O'Toole, 2-1. Reading caught napping again. And would you believe it, the Hornets are in front. Where shall I throw it? Stephen Hunt provides the outlet finally. Long gets in the way, and the referee points to the spot for the challenge by John Eustace. The controversy continues at Vicarage Road. The referee makes sure nobody's encroaching in the box. Here comes Hunt, it's 2-2. Reading are back level.
Bangura is waiting for any knockback. It's away though by Faubert. Ainsworth might be prepared to have a go. Did have a go! Lovely skills by Lionel Ainsworth. Good save by Lastovka. Mullins. That was Dean McKaylee. Still got it. Opportunity here. Good save by Loach from Mark Noble. And they're onside this time. Hoskins on the break, only Ainsworth now for Smith. Straight at the goalkeeper. That was a very good break by Watford, and it nearly paid dividends. Neil's header. Williamson got up. Faubert against Ainsworth. Ainsworth did enough. Williamson got 3 in the box to aim at. Noble comes back to help Neil with the stoppage. Doesn't achieve it. Great save as the header came in. Williamson delivers. Goalkeeper's only got a hand on it, and it's gone in off the defender. And Watford at last have broken through. Lee Williamson's free kick floated right away in, and the defender, to his great despair, has put it into his own net. Superb night it's been. So many youngsters. Hoskins still going on here, tries his luck. What a wonderful strike that would have been. It is probably as good a night as Adrian Boothroyd has had in the manager's job at Watford, and the own goal settles it, and the Premiership team are dumped out of the Carling Cup.
An early chance to apply some pressure here. From the Sheffield side's point of view, it's Holford's long flow. It's a little flick on here. Sharp and Speed will turn it in. The veteran Gary Speed with less than 45 seconds played. And Sheffield United have the lead. Here's Smith with a cross that goes past everyone apart from O'Toole. John Joe O'Toole has equalised for Watford. 5th goal of the season for O'Toole, and early in this second half it's an equaliser. Here's Quinn and Billy Sharp just looking to turn the screw again here. Sheffield United, that's a good cross from Sharp, and it's well met too by Beattie. James Beattie restoring the lead for Sheffield United. Naismith. Holford who just heads it on. Here's Billy Sharp with back to goal. It's a terrific save by the substitute goalkeeper Richard Lee.
Duff floating it forward. Headed away by Ward. Back in again by Duff. And Carlisle's lost that one, and Hoskins, he's through on goal here. And he's poked it through the legs of Brian Jensen. You can hear what the Burnley fans think about it.
but Hoskins, he just took his time, kept his composure, and poked it through Jensen's legs. Here's Elliott. Decent delivery towards Thompson. Now, was that an arm in the air? It was. Lee Bromby, I think. And Steve Bratt was close by the referee, and he awards Burnley a penalty. Graham Alexander, this terrific record from the penalty spot. It's a no-nonsense style, and it is too good, and it's 1-1. Only in front for 19 minutes. As the half closes, maybe they can try and take advantage. Here's John Joe O'Toole. Not a bad ball, Williamson, and Hoskins. And as half-time approaches, Hoskins once again puts Watford back in front. It's his second goal of the night. And Watford will go in at half-time 2-1 up. Elliott. Patterson. Oh, lovely turn, lovely finish. Barely a minute into the second half, and Burnley are level again. Patterson. Johnson. Eagles did well to keep that in play, and it's not a bad ball either to bring in Chris McCann. Lovely floaty ball, and Elliott's arriving. 2-1 down, now 3-2 up Burnley.
Chipped in and out by Breskin. Plenty of time for Wallace. Sells the dummy, and on the back stick, St Ledger gets it back in, headed down by Mellor. Here's St Ledger! It's 1-0 to Preston. 4 minutes on the watch, and Sean St Ledger curls in his first goal of the season. That's it, rather in the no man's land, and Priskin gets there first. Here's John Harley! 1-1! As good a strike as you'll see from the veteran. Priskin, one bounce, and wallop, 1-1. Perhaps always a suspicion there'd be a couple of goals here. Mawene, Harley, who's got one of them, Hoskins. Sending Tommy Smith on his way. Tommy Smith controls well. It's Smith again, and it's 2-1. Tommy Smith scores his 5th of the season. Once again, a long ball down the middle. Preston couldn't cope. The goalkeeper looked to have got out of trouble. A little bit of fortune, and Smith finishes it off.
Here's Sermon intercepting what looked like it might have been building up there for Watford. It's a decent ball too, and Lee's out of his penalty area. There's a real collision. It's Ward who cleared away, but the referee has given the penalty. Well, the collision, there might have been a handball, there might have been a foul. A chance for McGoldrick to give his side the lead. Good save by Richard Lee. Not the best of penalties, to be fair. And well saved by the keeper. Here's Harley, trying to work it over. It's going to fall here for Priskin! 10 minutes played, and Watford have the lead. Where were the defenders here? Priskin collects it, and there was hardly a red and white shirt in sight when it fell to him for the second time. It's high and testing for the Watford defence. Goldrick got ahead to it. It's going to be another penalty here. Adrian Mariappa, a foul on Ryan Smith according to the referee. Well, make your own minds up here. Was there a push there? Well, he saved once. Can Richard Lee pull off the impossible and save a second time? He has! And he hardly had to move. 2 penalty saves in the opening 20 minutes. Here's Williamson. Oh, it's Ward! He's hit the crossbar, it's still not cleared. And it's in from Eustace. Looping in. A second goal for Watford. Well, they've conceded 2 penalties, and yet they find themselves 2-0 up. Southampton defence unable to get it away, and somehow it went in. Here's Williamson with a free kick. It's Mariappa with a challenge there, and it's backheeled in. Priskin. What a finish. Real opportunist goal from an opportunistic goal scorer.
It'll be Lee Bromby, so it will probably be long. Ward was waiting for it. Opportunity maybe for Smith. Back in and in by John Joe O'Toole. And inside the first couple of minutes, Watford had the advantage. And Cardiff didn't clear their lines. This is Bromby. Measured it. Looked for Hoskins to run into the space, which he did really well. And it's deflected in for 2-0 from Hoskins off Darren Pearce. And a wonderfully inspired moment, really, by Will Hoskins. He had the shot, and the deflection is off Darren Pearce. Again, Williamson, Harley, both over it. Now something happened, I don't know what. Richard Beebe is off to speak to his assistant. Who saw what, I don't know. And Priskin is the player, and it's red. And Thomas Priskin has been sent off. Bothroyd, Whittingham, plenty queuing up here. Way by Bromby, Whittingham again, good tackle by McBride. And he's given the penalty. The referee's given the penalty for the challenge by Tommy Smith. It's the 6th penalty that Watford have conceded this season. And Lee makes the save, and the rebound goes wide. Extraordinary goings on. That is a 3rd penalty save by Richard Lee in 2 games. And Vicarage Road erupts. Sadler tried to clear. Here's Bothroyd, and this time they've got one. And that's a gift, really. Here comes the corner. Opportunity in the net for 2-2. Jay Bothroyd again. And 2 inside 4 minutes for Cardiff.
Lonely flick on, and here's Iwalumo, and it could be going all the way. It does. What a start for Wolves. 43 seconds on the clock, and Chris Iwalumo puts them one up. Hoskins. Ward doing the defending. Gray backing him up. Mariappa, Hoskins. Won himself a bit of space. In by O'Toole. Excellent save, and finally in by Raziak. Watford back on level terms. And Gregor Radziak has taken 19 minutes of his first home start to open his Watford account. Smith for O'Toole, nice turn. Eustace on for Harley. Enterprising stuff from Watford. Coming in on the far post is Radziak! Hoskins! Oh, how close can you get? This one smacks at a training pitch. Let's see if they can put it into execution. Henry Jones, and it's got in. David Jones gives Wolves the lead once more with 6 minutes to go before half-time. And the free kick to be taken on that far side by Tommy Smith. In they go, and it's in from O'Toole. Well, it took 43 seconds of the first half. Jonjo O'Toole a minute and a half of the second. And Watford back level. He's going to hurl another torpedo inside the Wolves box. Here it goes. Iwalumo, O'Toole's been pushed and a penalty given. Jonjo O'Toole went down and the referee has pointed to the spot. Smith against Ekimi. Tommy Smith. Oh! Well, Wolves get let off and Watford waste the opportunity. Well, if this one does stay 2-2, and both managers may well have a claim on 2 points dropped rather than one gained. Watford through Tommy Smith's penalty miss and the Gregor Radziak header that cannoned off the crossbar on Wolves because they've been in front twice and could be back in front here with Michael Kitely. Michael Gray. 3-2 Wolves, and Watford's defence went AWOL. Doyley for Ainsworth. Ainsworth, decent ball across, is O'Toole again! And off the line by Foley. There's no doubt Mick McCarthy's team have had their share of luck, and here's Tommy Smith. Smith still going. Goalkeeper misses it, and again Watford denied, this time backing up. And again the defender is Kevin Foley.
There's certain things that need to happen in order to win football matches, and we did them intermittently. And if you're going to win consistently, you've got to be able to defend and be solid and keep clean sheets, and you've got to be able to score goals. I know that's simple, but that's as simple as it gets. And at the minute we can score goals for fun, but we don't defend correctly.
Smith's delivery, Lonergan. He came, he didn't get. It's back in again off the crossbar, Jonjo O'Toole, and off the line by Wayne Brown, denies Eustace. Watford unlucky. Here's Wallace on the right-hand side, but normally works it onto his left, which he's done so again. Lovely ball in towards Nicholson. Good save by Lee, but popped in on the rebound by Billy Jones. 1-0 Preston. Again, Wallace invited to attack Sadler. So comfortable in possession. Goes for goal, and it bounces in front of Lee and rifles into the top of the net. 2-0. Watford heading for yet another miserable away day.
This is Hoskins. Did really well to keep control. Needs help. Finds it from Darren Wood. Now Radziak. Everett across to try and cover him. That's a great ball through. And Hoskins has gone on here. And will Hoskins Hoskins has put Watford into the lead, and it's a really nicely worked goal as well. And the perfect start for the home side with 3 minutes gone. Hoskins. Smith. Hoskins going outside him. Smith. It's a great ball for Hoskins as well. It's still Hoskins off the woodwork. Lovely acceleration. And only the woodwork denies Blackpool going 2 down. Now Harley. Smith has got to stay on side. Hoskins this side. There's the ball in first time for Rashak, wide of the post. It was a wonderful move, and it was so close to the second goal. I think it's going to be Jorgensen here. Straight off the wall. And back in. Brilliantly done by Keith Southern to square it at 1-1. So really good strike. Harley's free kick. Tested for Rashak, and it opened up beautifully for him. And Watford are back in front. Vaughan. Burgess. Jorgensen. Gow looking for space. Good block by Demerit, and in the end it's a really good strike by Ben Burgess to square it at 2-2. Wasn't one of Smith's better ones. This is Harley. Now for Sadler. Chance to play it back in. And in the end it's gone down, and the referee's given the penalty. Roger East points straight to the spot. And Watford have a chance from the penalty to take the lead. The 7th penalty involving Watford this season. Smith against Rachubka. 3-2 Watford. Hamill against Doyley. Hamill, there's the cross. They're waiting for it. They still might wait for it. Lee hasn't got, and the ball in the end goes in the net to make it 3-3. Lee complains. I think Taylor Fletcher will claim, but it's Watford 3, Blackpool 3. Still just about time for something to happen, and that was Demerit, and this is an opportunity at the other end for Gow to win it for Blackpool at the death, and Blackpool lead by 4 goals to 3, and in the final seconds of the game Blackpool get their 4th goal, and Watford sink to another home defeat.
Just over half an hour played. It's going to be Williamson. Struck it into the wall. There's still a bit of danger here, but it's cleared by that Swansea defence. And that's good play. One back. Here's Williamson again. Trying to find position here if he can. Hoskins. Oh, that's a nice turn. Williamson once more. It's a wonderful goal. It's a terrific goal. Malky Mackay's caretaker charge. And the first goal under his jurisdiction for Watford. And it was superbly played. They completely unpicked the Swansea defence. Here's Gower. Demerit slides it away. Bissoni. Now Boda. Boda has a little look up. He's going to go for goal! Richard Lee left grasping at thin air. It was a terrific strike from Ferry Boda. Here's Boda. Little look up and sees that Scotland's in position here, and it's over the top of the despairing Lee for a second Swansea goal. Frustration for Watford. Here's Bowser. Swansea threatening more here as well. 3 minutes into stoppage time. Watford looking to desperately defend. Ward gets a good challenge in it. Falls for Bowser again. Oh, as clinical as you like. Lovely finish from Guillaume Bowser with that tiny left foot. And that's sunk Watford now.
Does so often happen, doesn't it, that a couple of teams are drawn together just a couple of days after they meet in the league. Smith, and now Williamson! Well, he scored in the league against Swansea a couple of days ago. He's done it again in the Carling Cup. And how significant might it prove for Watford? Now, what are they conjuring up here? Strike, says Williamson. And he may well have knocked all Swansea skittles down there. Gomez hits it, beats Lee, but doesn't beat the frame of his goal. And it stays at 1-0.
Here's Williamson. That's a nice turn by him as well. Got a bit of space to work in. That's a searching ball towards McAnuff, who's done very well, tight to the touchline. It's opening up here for Watford. It's Priskin. It's just over, and a chance squandered. It's good work by Tommy Smith. Hesitates a little. It's McAnuff, who's wide right and unmarked at the moment. Does well to keep it in play. Here's Mariappa. Now McAnuff again to try and test that Barnsley defence. The 1-2 played with Priskin. McAnuff down to the byline. Oh, how cheeky was that from Tommy Smith? Hines Waller completely perplexed. Started and ended by Smith, but a lot of good play in between. Here's Kalachi. It's a good ball forward by him. Little flick by Mackan. It might fall here for Musto. And despite the advancing Richard Lee, it's a cool, calm finish by the Peruvian. Here's Diego Leon with the corner. There's more pressure here on Watford. Sousa's header. Mackan puts it back in the middle. And it's in by Stephen Foster. Some desperate defending by Watford. And they could not keep it out. It's 2-1 now for the Yorkshire side. And Watford are looking flattened.
Doyley's throw. Rashak made the run. Season-long loan, of course, from Southampton. There's the ball in by Doyley. Journey waited. It might fall for John Harley, and the referee has given the penalty. Push on John Harley. And Andy Penn had a very good view of it. And he has pointed to the penalty spot. Now, another penalty involving Watford. They've had a whole string of them for and against this season. And this could be a crucial one. When results don't go your way, sometimes confidence suffers. Can this lift the confidence? It can. Tommy Smith. Watford lead by a goal to nil. 25 minutes gone. There is Williamson's right foot. Good save by Sherney. Harley driven back in and hammered home by the man returning, Darren Ward. And Watford lead by 2-0. A blistering second goal. Smith. That's well done by Mariappa. And now the opportunity for Smith to measure the ball in. It comes for Williamson, and that's 3-0. Very well worked. And Lee Williamson's right foot. Credit Tommy Smith, though, and Mariappa down the right. And Williamson on the end of it.
Delighted, you know, great to get the home game that I asked for, and to see the application of the players out there today was fantastic. The fact that we scored 3 great goals, played the way we did and entertained, is really great credit to the players, because the result's been coming, it really has. The last 2 or 3 weeks they've played some great stuff without reward, and today we got that reward.
So bowling it out to Carey. Up towards Stern John. Well, brilliantly done by Maynard. He's through here, and he's put Bristol City in front. Scott Loach unable to prevent him doing so. 90 minutes to go. So few chances in the game. Bristol City may well believe that could be enough to win it. Prishkin, maybe he's got other ideas. Here's Smith. He's done well, Tommy Smith. He's done very well, Tommy Smith. What, 20 seconds after the restart? It's 1-1 at Ashton Gate. Well, we waited 71 minutes for the opening goal. We barely had to wait, what, 20-odd seconds for the next. It's 1-1.
A cold Saturday afternoon and the start of a new era. The under new management signs around Vicarage Road as the Brendan Rodgers bandwagon rolls into town at the head of a Watford side bidding to build on a victory here last week that was their most impressive of the season. That was Priskin. Chambers with McAnuff arriving. That was McAnuff. Now Priskin needs help. McAnuff provides it. Here's Priskin. Opportunity drilled across and in at the far post by Tommy Smith. And Watford break through courtesy of Mr. Dependable once more. And it was Priskin's ball right the way across the face of the goal that finally unlocked the door. Guy, it was, who played the ball in right away across, and it had to be, and is by Stephen Brooker.
I would imagine you learned quite a bit today, haven't you?
No, every day. I think, as I said, it's one where, listen, I understand when you come in to a club, obviously in this position, everything isn't rosy. The boy, as I said, we're sort of bottom end of the table, doing okay. Probably a wee bit of consistency. So I understand that, it's not going to be easy. But I've said before that if it's easy, it wouldn't be worth doing. I'm going to enjoy the challenge of, the change. And as I said, and always every day you're always learning about your players. So I've done that.
Here's Harley. Now Smith. He's pulled it back across. And Priskin scores for Watford.
It's a lovely sweet strike from the striker, it really is, but, well, that's shoddy defending from Tottenham's point of view. And it comes at the end of a really nice bit of play, bit of pressure from Watford in the early stages. What a start for them.
Lennon setting off behind John Harley. And he's got inside the defender, Lennon! Oh, what a save! It was a brilliantly executed attempt, but a fine stop. Here's Campbell, it's broken for Pavlyuchenko, chance to equalise! Oh, he's rattled the bar! Suikoto, Genus, well, now he's gone down and he's given it! 30 seconds from half-time and Watford concede a penalty. Pavlyuchenko scores! Tottenham level right on the stroke of half-time. Lay off by Genus. Lennon. Pavlyuchenko. Bent. Good move this from Tottenham. Well, he squeezed it in.
and the Tottenham fans go wild.
Watford looking to build the pressure here. Quadru's half challenge, but it still works its way to Eustace. Nicky Hunt's across here. Eustace balls in. Priskin with a header. Good save by Taylor, but Priskin is there for the follow-up. And Thomas Priskin gives Watford a lead here. Here's Nicky Hunt. Last game of his loan spell, of course. It's a good ball up towards Phillips. The floated header. The wonderful goal. It's all square again. There's Larsson. Away by Sadler. Good cuts. He's given it away not once but twice now. Oh, that's a good effort, and Marcus Bent has finished it. Wonderful goal. Mike Taylor's long clearance. Krasi winning the header. Here's Cameron Jerome. Oh, that's lovely, that's lovely! Great goal by Cameron Jerome. Birmingham are under pressure here. Jaini's gone down. They can't clear it. They still can't clear it. And it's hammered in by Ross Jenkins. It's going to be an interesting last few minutes now.
Not a good clearance this time, and Priskin has a real opportunity from the goalkeeper's mistake and makes them pay for it, and the Hungarian scores, and Marshall's error is exploited to the full. He made a mess of the clearance, and Priskin had a real chance, and once again the Hungarian right-footed puts Watford in front. Roach's clearance. Jenkins. That's nicely done, Williamson. And Jenkins has made a really good run here. Smith is in the middle. He opted for it first time. It'll come for Harley. It's a corner of the prostrate John Ostemable. There's the ball across meant for Leiter. Lee Williamson header away. And Norwich have stretched Watford here. Paddison's ball across, he's arriving at the far post. He had to score, Croft, and he did score. Priskin on the side, needs to keep the ball in, did keep the ball in. There's the ball for Smith. Smith looks for the opportunity, finds the opportunity, and brilliantly puts Watford back in front. A really special goal. A goal almost out of nothing. He waited and waited and dug a chance out.
O'Toole, well, the goalkeeper scrabbling to get back, and O'Toole might well have beaten it. Well, good vision. And John Joe O'Toole whipped the crossbar away from his 8th goal of the season. Tommy Smith. He'll be pulled slightly deeper now with Robinson up there. And there's Priskin. Challenge goes in, a penalty. The referee immediately pointed to the spot. And Watford the chance to go in front. The challenge on Priskin. Referee making sure Coventry players are back outside the box. Here comes Tommy Smith. It's 1-0. Number 12 of the season as the Watford skipper puts them in front. Here comes the corner. Shot will come in. Oh, it's got in. And Chris Coleman's team are back in business. Williamson. He's in there, it's Robinson. Shot comes in. and it's gone in from O'Toole. John Joe O'Toole back in the lineup and back in the limelight. Watford 2, Coventry 1, O'Toole's 8th of the season.
Watford corner. Mariappa tried to help it on, didn't succeed in finding his intended target. Here's McAnuff though. It was until Varney won it back, and he's given it to Briskin, who goes for the corner, but Bywater read his intentions and prevented him from opening the scoring. McAnuff comes short. Williamson's given it to him. Driven in by McAnuff to Merritts. Oh, it came to him so quickly he could barely react, and it is still goalless. Ellington strong. Every time he touches the ball, it's of significance against his parent club, and he's causing havoc for them as well, and he almost sets up what could have been the opening goal. Here's Barasite, no foul, says the referee. Watford stretched, and Hulse. Well, Ellington didn't set the goal up, but he played a big part in it. Just 7 minutes to go.
Bradley Orr with the throw-in. Turned back in by McKinley. Oh, it's Maynard, and it's 1-0. 26 seconds on the clock, and Bristol City in front. On by Johnson. Bromby and Sadler both getting each other's way, and it's opened up for Ivan Sproul. Is Sproul still? Good save. Can Maynard make it too? He does. There's Mariappa. McAnuff. Bit of space for once down this right-hand side. They're streaming into the box. Carey's missed it. And it's in by Raziak. And Watford back in business. Gregor Raziak back in the side. And Gregor Raziak puts in his 3rd goal of the season. And suddenly there's life at Vicarage Road. Lee Johnson, Marvin Elliott's going to have a go, and Loach misses it! Oh my word! Watford have got themselves back in contention, and they've given it all away with a schoolboy error. Here's Hoskins with his first touch. Tommy Smith. Smith inside, oh, it's going to go in! And Watford given a lifeline, a present of their own, and would you believe it, it's Marvin Elliott who was the man in the way, and suddenly Watford are back in business again. There's Maynard, and Maynard still going. Here's Bradley Orr. Good ball for Lee Johnson. Johnson's cross is Adebola, and that's it as far as Bristol City are concerned. Game, set and match for Gary Johnson's team.
Jenkins, Williamson, shooting chance. And that's his and Watford's best effort. So again, Stewart sent forward in hope by the home side. There he is. And Stewart couldn't hook it goalwards. And somehow it's saved by Scott Loach from Helgeson. But an opportunity here. Lee Williamson off the post. Jenkins, this time clutched by the goalkeeper.
Here comes the corner. Right away across, he's got a touch on it, and it's in at the far post. And Watford have the lead. And at last the deadlock is broken from the set piece.
All a bit tight over there, Kebe and Rosinia. And somehow they've made something of that. Watford won't be pleased about that. Demeric got a foot in. Danger still not over. And another great block from the captain. Still not away by Watford. They've had their chances. Armstrong! And he scored! It's Chris Armstrong with his very first goal for Reading. Armstrong, the Reading goal scorer. To Stephen Hunt. Good deep cross towards KB, attacking it. And surely to, yes it is, and it's Noel Hunt. Here's Rosinia. Another ball in, and there's Doyle this time. And it's 3, and Watford surely is up now. Williamson, oh, he wasn't far away with that one. Lita, Flagstave down, 4-0. And now it is a drubbing for Watford. Trying to give the defenders the run around, and he does get there and off the line by Brian Howard. Closest Watford have come. It's Quinn's free kick, free header, back in by Halford, out by Hoyt, up in the air by Cork, back in by Henderson, turned in by Danny Webber. It's 1-0 to Sheffield United, and it's 2 Watford old boys who've done it. Henderson's flick, Danny Webber's finish, and more headaches for Brendan Rodgers. Norton. Off to Chester Falford, who'll get there with a header. It's Darius Henderson, and it's 2-0. And 2 Watford old boys have done it again. Henderson, who set up the first, scores the second, and Sheffield United double their advantage.
McAnuff's corner. Away by Clint Hill, and Demeric smashes Watford into the lead. And the American hits an absolute rocket. Bang! 1-0 Watford, 16 minutes gone. Moses offering the short option here. Loach waits on his line, and it's away by Raziak. Hoskins to keep the ball in play. And a nice ball in for Raziak as well. McAnuff waits, has to stay onside, does stay onside. Now, against Klein, McAnuff delivers at the far post, is Cork, and that is 2-0. And that is a really super goal by Watford. From defence to attack, and Jack Cork on the end of it with a header. And that is a goal of real quality from start to finish. Hoskins for Raziak. McAnuff waited to make sure he was onside. Now look at this ball from McAnuff. And the late arrival at the far post, Jack Cork on the end of it. That's a peach. Right the way across, and Lee got it back, and a chance, it's in, and Palace are right back in the game. McAnuff takes, Speroni waits on his line, it's dropped back in and superbly struck home. And this time, Watford have it from Will Hoskins, and they have returned to a 2-goal lead. And that's an absolutely vicious effort. Loach, punch. Now for Joby McAnuff. And Watford suddenly have 4 on 4. Chasing back is Neil Dans. McAnuff's gone on. Ball in, arriving. Opportunity. Well taken by Gregor Razia. And they have been torn apart on the counter-attack. And it's 4-1. And there is no way back for Neil Warnock's team now. Moses. Cross is meant for Cucci, and it comes in the end. And Palace this time do have a second from Neil Dans. Palace have to come back here in, what, a month's time, 28th of February, for a league game. But they've got a chance here through Eiffel, and they've scored through Eiffel.
Most people think of Jada Merritt scoring goals with his head, but that was some right foot shot.
I think I just closed my eyes and swung, but yeah, it's always nice to get off to a good start like that, and I was thankful to get that opportunity. You know, I think that's why we go up on corner kicks, just in case those types of things fall for us, and you always give it a go, and if it goes in the back of the net, then fantastic.
Martin Patterson leads the Burnley line. That's a great ball through, and here is Razia. First touch was okay. Speeding to his right is Hoskins, and the first goal is by Jody McAnuff inside 2 minutes. And McAnuff, who was the supplier on Saturday afternoon, is the goal scorer on Tuesday evening. Jack caught with the throw. Hoskins' first touch. And back goes Williamson. Patterson comes to try and charge down Loach's clearance and fails. Carlisle headed it straight to John Harley. And through the middle is Priskin, who is onside here. And Priskin! What a substitution that is! Within 60 seconds of coming on. And Thomas Priskin doubles Watford's lead. And it all came from a dreadful mistake by Clark Carlisle. Harley, Priskin, onside. Cool as you like. Jenkins away, he's done well. And now Priskin, and suddenly it's 3 on 3. Lee Williamson scoots into the middle. Priskin tries to deliver low. Cuts inside, he'll go himself against Jensen. Brilliantly done. That is a super way to round off a really emphatic victory. Left foot, bottom corner. And just look at what that means to the Watford team. And a wonderful piece of skill by the Hungarian as well. Left-footed, Jensen came, and even the defender on the line could do nothing about it. Watford 3. Burnley 0.
Here's Reed to deliver with that left foot. Stearman, who's headed it down and turned in by Sylvan Ebanks-Blake. He is a poacher of goals, and a typical strike from the Wolves striker. Here's Priskin. It's a nice angled run, and he has support here, both right and left. It's played out to Tommy Smith. Easy to... Oh, he's lost it. The goalkeeper's lost it. And it's turned in, but it will not count. The referee says a foul. McAnuff guilty of fouling the goalkeeper in the referee's eyes. Hoskins looking to show a little bit of pace here. It's a decent run as well. It's a good run, and it's a good shot. And it's a very good save to deny him in the end. It's Cork. And it's a good save again by Hennessy, twice in quick succession. Chance here for Lee Williamson. There's plenty in the wall, and he's headed straight into that wall as Williamson. Still a chance to build the pressure here inside that Wolves penalty area. And eventually hacked to safety. Desperation rather than any kind of measure. Sylvain Evanks-Blake has done well. It's Kitely on the right-hand side. Kitely's ball across, there's no defenders there as it's turned in by Andy Keogh. Looks like a good ball in as well. Here's Raziak. It must be. It is. Watford have an equaliser. Adrian Mariappa turns it in. 9 minutes left. There's still hope in the game. Real good searching cross. Raziak behind the defenders. And the first to react was Mariappa. Watford having to defend for the minute though. They need the ball at the other end, but here comes Jarvis. That's a decent ball over, it's Vokes! And it's game over!
Short from Williamson this time for McAnuff. A change of angle might be deceptive. Check with a vital stop at the near post. That Watford's best moment of the game. Ivanovic in strongly, got the better of Jenkins, rescued by Demerit. This is Doyley. And the flag has stayed down. Priskin is onside. What a chance this is for Watford. And it's a chance he has taken. Priskin off the bench. Watford lead Chelsea by a goal to nil. That is the magic of the FA Cup encapsulated in one moment. Constant Chelsea pressure. Watford hit them on the counter. And Chelsea just over 20 minutes away from being knocked out of the cup by lower division opposition again. And it's in. Brilliantly turned in by Anelka. An equalising goal of real quality. Well, there were 4 FA Cup ties earlier today. They all ended in draws. This one too is all square. Well, for how long? Here's Cole. Anelka! He scored again! 2 goals in 80 seconds. That really is character displayed by Chelsea. Into stoppage time, and fourth official Andy D'Urso indicates 3 extra minutes. Here's O'Toole. Thought about the first time shot, John Joe O'Toole works it through for McAnuff. Good save, Petacek. Watford denied a stoppage time equaliser. The giant goalkeeper earns his call again. Was that the last chance? Here's Kalu at the other end to set the seal on it. Nicholas Anelka on a hat-trick! Chelsea needed a hero. The enigmatic Frenchman delivers.
Again, Swansea bring many players forward. Here's Butler's corner. Made by Mariappa and by Doyley. Didn't get any power on it, but he's found McAnuff, and Doyley now has gone for the express on the outside, right over on the far side. Priskin is unmarked. This is Smith though. Smith tries to find Priskin. Opportunity for Priskin. Goal for Priskin. And Watford take the lead. A really swift counter-attack. McAnuff it was, but it was Smith. And the Hungarian has put Watford into the lead. It's quite an open game, this. Smith has got McAnuff to his left, needs to measure it right. Flag stayed down. McAnuff needs to deliver quality on the cross. Does deliver quality on the cross. Great save from Don Cowie. Smith drives it in, and Watford double their lead. 2 goals in 9 minutes. The second from Tommy Smith, and Watford double their lead.
Skillful ball from Jenkins, but a chance for Priskin. Should have got on target. Early warning signal from Thomas Priskin for Watford. Taylor Fletcher. Oh, what a save! Well, Gary Taylor Fletcher. Chance out of nothing. Williamson. It's 1-0. It's Mike Williamson. His first ever goal for Watford. Priskin gets the return ball. Thomas Priskin. Ah, sublime. Rachubka have no chance. It's 2-0 to Watford. Their first points north of Vicarage Road this season.
We're down there for a reason because we haven't performed. Most generally, we haven't performed away from home. But now the last couple of weeks we have, and now we just need to look at that and make sure that we carry that form into the rest of the season, and we'll be fine.
It's our third clean sheet in 4 games, and 4 out of 5 in the league wins. So no, we're progressing, which is the most important thing.
Spring is in the air for Brendan Rodgers after 2 straight wins have pulled the Hornets away from the bottom 3. With games in hand on most of the teams around them and a superior goal difference, Watford's fate is still very much in their own hands. On by Raziak, here's Cowie. He's not offside. Don Cowie with a great chance. It's 1-0. Cowie's first in a Watford shirt. And the Scotsman, who's had 2 good opportunities, makes it 3rd time lucky. Demerit up. Dan's away from Jack Cork. On by Cowie. Tommy Smith. Opportunity again here for Watford. McAnuff and Raziak in the box. It's Gregor Raziak. Clinton Hill doesn't know where it is. Raziak again. And even he thought it had got in the net for a minute. Forward by Mariappa. Here's Cowie again. And he's got round Lawrence. Still Don Cowie. It's bundled in, is it? Yes, it's got in. It's 2-0. And McAnuff gets a congratulations. And Don Cowie has scored 1 and created 1. And Watford are 2-0 up.
Barnes, now Judge, going at Hoyt. Hoyt backpedaling, trying to take him away from goal. He's just caught him, and the referee has no hesitation. It's a penalty. He appeared to do everything right, Hoyt, but just mistimed the challenge. Paul Gallagher makes no mistake, sends Scott Loach the wrong way, and Plymouth are in front. Been more positive in this second half, looking more like the side who've won the last 3 games. Watford still trailing to that Paul Gallagher penalty. Now Tommy Smith, who's had plenty to do with his turnaround in the second half, and he's now levelled it on at half-time. He always makes a difference. He's made a Watford career out of scoring goals like that. And he has his 14th of another prolific campaign. Pouncing on the hesitation, riding the challenges, finding the finish. Williamson trying to get there. It looked as though Referee may have thought about giving a foul. He doesn't do. Judge. Oh, and it'll break for Gallagher, who cannot miss, who does not miss. It is 2-1 Plymouth.
There's plenty of flight on that. It's Priskin's little flicked header. Here's Tommy Smith. Has support on the inside now from Cowie. Wonderful goal. From back to front. Simply perfect. And 2 goals in a week now for Don Cowie. Great finish. Big tennis at the moment. Who's going to take control? 2 defenders there, Dolly and Mariappa, they both missed it, and Candle will turn it home. Trésor Candle, the man on loan from Leeds, has made it all square. Here's Spring with the corner. It's Candle! It's 2! 2 from Trésor Candle, 2 for Charlton. This is McAnuff just trying to tease them again in towards Raziak. Controlled it well. Oh, what a goal! What an absolutely stunning strike. What a hit. Oh, here's Priskin. He's done well to beat the defender, and he's chipped it over the goalkeeper. 7 minutes to play, and Thomas Priskin chips in what could be a priceless goal in Watford's survival bid. Some horrific defending here, but that doesn't bother Priskin, whose finishing is wonderful.
And McAnuff will leave it to Cowie. Cowie's kick, header came in from Mariappa. Still haven't got it away, and it's in from Gregor Raziak. What a start for Watford. 4 minutes gone, and Raziak strikes again. Raziak looks to send Priskin away. Good football from Watford. Not got too much support. Jack Cork's arriving now. Here is Jack Cork. Couldn't get the shot away. Forrest haven't got it clear, and Cowie. Oh, how did he miss that? Here's Tyson. But Sheffrey forward for Forrest. Watford got plenty back. Here's Thornhill. And it's 1-1. Thomas Priskin, the only man inside the 6-yard box. As the corner comes across, and it's Williamson off the line. Still McCleary. Got plenty of away man in the box, but Doyley makes sure he doesn't get the opportunity to find them. Priskin looking for Raziak. On for Thomas Priskin. Here's Thomas Priskin, only Smith to beat, and he does it with style. 2-1 Watford, and Thomas Priskin, the old 1-2 with Gregor Raziak, clean through on goal, and cool as you like. It's 2-1 with Priskin's 12th of the season. Oh, Michael Gray, arm up in the air. Here comes the corner, and Loach fumbles it, and it's gone in from Marcus Tudgay. McAllister for Jermaine Johnson. Early ball, Williamson in the way. Harley had a look, didn't find any movement. Priskin had to check, could get the other side of Beavers, who's put it in his own net. Well, what a strange goal. You won't see a stranger one than that at Vicarage Road all season. Sheffield Wednesday had looked so comfortable, and right at the death of the first half, Mark Beavers has given Watford a lifeline. Harley still going, and McAllister has to go the long way round and doesn't get it clear, only as far as Don Cowie. Cowie's cross, McAnuff's there, Jeremy McAnuff scores, and Watford are in front. Cowie's looping cross, and McAnuff on the end of it to put the Hornets in front. Thumped out by Jenkins, one-on-one, Priskin against Wood. Wood's holding him back, Priskin goes down, referee's got a big decision here. Out comes the card, I get a feeling it is going to be red. Priskin was clear through, Wood wrestled him to the ground, and it's only a yellow card. Well, Watford will wonder, and Priskin is wondering with the referee. McAnuff walks away, fills the gap in the wall. Don Cowie puts it over, and Grant collects it well. The Watford crowd wonder whether he took it over the line. But the officials say no. Johnson. Simek continued on the overlap, but Harley did well to delay Johnson, so he couldn't find him. Simek now for Johnson. Harley goes down. As Jermaine Johnson goes down under challenge. No, says the referee. Williamson looked, Harley looked, and now he's given the penalty. Well, the referee looked first of all, shook his head, and then pointed to the penalty spot as Jermaine Johnson went down under challenge from John Harley. And can we have any more controversy at Vicarage Road this afternoon? It's 2-2, and we've had equalisers in injury time at the end of both halves.
Clear to McAnuff, who is taking matters into his own hands, and pretty effectively too. Taking on McNaughton, taking on McPhail, and brought down, and a penalty. It was all of his own doing, McAnuff. One end of the field to the other, inside, outside, just called by McPhail. Andy Hall says penalty. And Smith just beyond Taylor. And Watford lead on their last ever visit to Ninian Park. It's hosted Welsh internationals, pop concerts, all sorts, Ninian Park. Famous old venue. Here's Burke. Watford still ahead. Helped on by Capaldi. Now, was there an arm in there? There were claims for it. Bothroyd doesn't mind. And he drills it in for the equaliser. And Watford were only ahead for what? 5 minutes. 4th minute of added time. Whittingham swings it over. Johnson with the header. Cleared off the line. What with? Hand. That's what the referee says. He looked at his assistant and he adjudges that Ross Jenkins clears this away with his arm. He's trying desperately not to, you can see. But the referee's given it. McCormack to win the match for Cardiff, which he does. Scott Loach can't prevent him. And right at the end, Cardiff win the game.
Here's Campo, always caught in a little bit of a tangle here, and Tommy Smith. Good reaction from the keeper, Richard Wright. It's McAnuff now. Just looking to tease that defence again. Smith, little chip. Great save by Wright. It's Kunago, always a dangerous customer from this range. Back heel towards Quinn. Good save by Loach.
Enough towards Prishkin. Here is Prishkin. McAnuff's making a run just inside of him. Still with Priskin, and still he was aiming for McAnuff, but it didn't reach him because Sam Hurd got in the way. The 13th minute here at the Keepmoat, and it's unlucky 13 for Doncaster. Watford in front, courtesy of a Hurd own goal. Smith with a throw. Hits it back, finds Mariappa. On towards Cowie, it's beyond Sullivan. A well-worked Watford goal. 2 goals in 4 minutes, and Watford in control at Doncaster here. Lovely flick from Cowie, and it eludes the experience of Neil Sullivan. Now Hayter. Still Hayter. Oh, brilliant from Hayter. Well, Watford will be hoping that that is just a consolation. It's celebrated as if it was. It's a lovely goal, mind.
Smith just having a look up to judge the situation in the middle. It's a good ball over at Saiss. How well did he climb in that penalty area, Jean-Paul Saiss. It's an opening goal for Southampton. Lloyd Doyley's looking to get on with it quickly here. Here's Priskin. It's Kauner who's unmarked here, and Kauner at the near post has beaten the goalkeeper. Alexanders Kauner, the Latvian, on his full debut with a wonderful goal. Well, the goalkeeper might ask a question or two of himself. Tony Smith taking the free kick quickly. Here's Rose. Nice control by him. Beats a couple of defenders. The ricochet around, and it's sure, my word, how did that keep out? McAnuff with a shot, Scatchell off the line. It's a miraculous save for Southampton. Jeremy McAnuff. Caught with a little flick on, and Priskin with a header. From that range, does not miss. An easy goal for Thomas Priskin. Well flighted in, good connection, and Priskin, nobody round him. Easy goal. It's either Saiss or Saganovsky. It's going to be Saiss who goes for goal! And what a strike! Fantastic hit by Jean-Paul Saiss. Here's Mariappa with a throw. Watford are still thinking in terms of getting a victory here. McAnuff. That's a nice run by Tommy Smith, who's bought himself a bit of space here. He has a man in the middle. Oh, Danny Rose. How did he miss that? That would have been the winner. And he seemed to just leap over the ball.
Hassel. Hamill. Smith stood outside him. He's opted for the cross. He's gone offside, and the whistle has not gone, and Barnsley are in front, and it's John Macken's goal. Hamill. There's the cross. Loach waiting for it. Adijay, great save by Loach. It's a wonderful piece of goalkeeping. Adijay got a header on it. Loach saw it late and did enough. Loach takes the free kick. Queuing up for it here. Williamson's got a knock onto it. Muller's come, hasn't got. The net is open. Hoskins drilled in, and Tommy Smith has equalised for Watford from the free kick. He was in the right place at the right time, and with a couple of minutes on the watch, it's level at 1-1.
Carney. Otsumabor bursting forward through the inside right channel. He wants it played to him. There he is, Otsumabor. Oh, it could be an own goal. It is! It's Danny Rose who's turned it into his own net. Doyley. Oh, deflection falls Watford's way. Hoskins from distance! Oh, off the bar! My goodness me, Norwich breathe a sigh of relief. In towards Shaka. Oh, off the ball this time, and this time the rebound is put in by the captain, Gary Doherty, and there's daylight between Norwich and Watford.
McFadden will try and take the long throw towards Jaidi. Last one went over the top of him, and this time he is going to find him. And it's Bowyer with the shots. Oh, that is a good save. Tommy Smith for Raziak. He'd been struggling before this one, but what a good cross! Oh! Danny Rose scoops it over the top. Off of Raziak's head is McAnuff. Only Smith and now Harley making his way into the box. The header comes in from Raziak. And still we await the first goal. Jenkins can't control it, or can he? No, lost out to Damian Johnson. Cameron Jerome's making a run down this left-hand side. Demerit going across to cover. Opportunities arriving in the shape of Bowyer, but Jerome doesn't need them because he's hit the net. It took a deflection, but it's got in, and how important could that be in Birmingham's season?
And now Eastwood. Morrison, Eastwood, that's nice. That's very nice. Scott Loach couldn't prevent it. 10 minutes and Coventry ahead. Simpson, straight for goal. They're celebrating their 125th anniversary today. Looks like they're going to do it with a win. Frischkin. Oh, he's done well, he's got the better of Hall, and then he's brought down by Turner, and Watford are back in this perhaps. It's a penalty, all right. Just caught by Ben Turner. Tommy Smith on his 300th Watford appearance. Oh, and he's got away with it. It was saved by Westwood, but he reacted. And Watford are back in this now. Smith's 17th of the campaign. McAnuff to deliver. And Rashak! 2-2! Watford in need of a point to preserve their championship status. And they're back from 2-0 down to 2-2. Courtesy of the man on loan from Southampton. McAnuff with the signals. Williamson and Prishkin! Well, they're surely in the championship next season now. Knocked down by Williamson, turned in by Prishkin, and there'll be championship football at Vicarage Road next season now.
Loach's kick. Up goes Raziak, here's Priskin again. McAnuff, still Joby McAnuff, 1-0 Watford. He took it well. And Watford are in front. Thanks to Joby McAnuff's third goal of the season. And plenty in the box for Watford to aim at. One of them is Priskin. It's Mariappa off the line and in by Raziak. 2-0 at Watford, and Gregor Raziak, the easiest of opportunities. 9 on the season for the big pole. And Watford's advantage doubled. And didn't he love that against one of his old clubs? Nigel Clough will, I'm sure, be wondering how he's going to tinker with his formation a little in the second half. Meanwhile, he'll be wondering how Derby are going to defend from here with Tommy Smith. Smith, Rasiak, 3-0. Easy as you like. The first one was on the goal line. He had a bit more work to do there, but wasn't he cool the way he finished it? And the Derby fans hoping they'll have something to remember their team by as they go into the summer, and it could be provided here by John Eustace. Well, he would have enjoyed that. Connolly has given it away to Priskin. Thomas Priskin. Rasiak looking for it, and off the line by O'Brien. And the young man got Derby out of jail there.